This is a concert ticket to see the band U2 live on stage, and in a moment I'm going to share with you why it holds the key to doubling your income from your online business, literally overnight. Stick with me and invest a few minutes of your time and I'll reveal the secret power behind this ticket and how you can take advantage of it by making one tiny tweak to your existing business that can give you an instant pay rise, pumping more cold hard cash into your bank account tomorrow. In fact, this tweak is so effective and consistently reliable, there's nothing we found till this day that even comes close to boosting your sales and your income as much as this. Plus, it's quick and easy to apply, it works in every market, and you can do it without a shred of copywriting know-how or needing to write a single line of code. And that's just to start with. Watch this presentation till the end, and I'll also reveal the new secret system we've been using to shoot our product sales and affiliate commissions through the roof. The results you're about to see will shock you. And the best part is, it's copy and paste simple, and the boost to your conversion rate, your sales, and your income is instant. Imagine for a moment what doubling your income could mean in your life. Perhaps a new car, a holiday, or just the freedom from not having to live from paycheck to paycheck, worrying about how you're going to pay your bills. Well, I actually have a confession to make. Truth be told, when we tested this tweak on our internal websites, the boost wasn't double. It was 4.5 times more sales. Double is more like a typical result when you implement what I'm about to share with you. But before we get into that, I need you to make me a promise. Because what I'm about to share with you is so powerful, the temptation to misuse it can be strong. So you need to promise me that you will only use it to promote great quality products that genuinely help people. Deal? Also, this presentation won't be available for long and it will be taken down without notice, which means this will likely be the last chance you'll get to see it, so watch it now while you still can. Okay, so what's the big secret behind this concert ticket, and why does it hold the key to doubling your income overnight? Well, the secret is actually to do with a little known switch that's hardwired deep inside your brain, and buying a concert ticket like this one is just one of the many triggers that turn it on. Here's how it works. This mental switch we all have is the fear of missing out, and it's arguably the single most powerful human motivator there is. It could be something as simple as missing out on a car space at the mall, or not being quick enough to snap up the new iPhone on release day. It doesn't matter what it is, the prospect of missing out on something you value awakens a powerful urge from within that compels you to take action in order to avoid feeling a sense of loss. However, what is it about buying a humble ticket like this that manages to flick this switch in your mind? Well, to understand this, we need to take a closer look at the components of a U2 concert from a different perspective. A live concert featuring a band as famous as U2 has two key elements that work together to trigger this fear of missing out in our minds. Number one, it has a limited number of seats. And two, it has a deadline, and you need to take action before this deadline in order to avoid missing out. In other words, because there are more people who want seats than there are seats available, and because there's a deadline approaching, you're forced to decide right now if you want to go to the concert or not. This causes the fear of missing out to kick in, and because you hate missing out, you're much more likely to take action and buy your ticket. The same can be said for eBay auctions or pretty much any sale you've ever been to. Auctions and sales both have at least one of these critical elements needed to flick on the fear of missing out switch in your mind, and in turn compel you to take action and buy now instead of postponing the purchase for another time. Let's take a closer look. A typical eBay auction has only one item up for grabs, and the auction expires after a given number of days. In other words, eBay auctions are in short supply and they go quick. Get this, on average, 40% of eBay auctions result in a sale. 40%! Most marketers are happy if their offers convert at just 1%. Can you imagine what a 40% conversion rate would mean for your business? And here's the kicker, most eBay listings have horrible pictures, terrible headlines, and vague descriptions. In other words, they're an absolute dog's breakfast from a copywriting perspective, yet 40% of them still manage to end in a sale. What I'm talking about is most commonly referred to as scarcity. Now you may have heard about scarcity being used in marketing before, and perhaps you have some ideas about how effective it is, and how ethical it is. Well, I'm going to set the record straight once and for all. Scarcity is hands down the most powerful marketing strategy there is for boosting your sales, your income, and your customer satisfaction. It works in every market on men and women, and you don't even need to have good sales copy for it to work. It's not just a good idea to add scarcity to your marketing, it is the most critical idea. Nothing can increase your conversions by 2, 3, even 4 times as reliably and with such little effort as scarcity can. And the reason scarcity is so powerful, the reason it works so well and so consistently, is simply because it reduces the window of opportunity people have to make a decision. If they want what you have, they need to buy it now, not later, not next week, now. The truth is, people hate to miss out so much that when faced with the option to take action now, or go without, they are more than twice as likely to take action. Yes, you heard correctly, twice as likely to take action. Scarcity is literally the difference between an average result and an irresistible offer. This is not a copywriting or sales trick. It's a fundamental principle that affects all humans, that cuts straight to the motivation center in your brain, compelling you to take action. Check this out. When we added scarcity to this page, it boosted the sign-up rate by 40%. 40%! And that was from cold traffic. I'll show you exactly how we did this in just a minute. But before we go on, you need to know one more thing about scarcity. And listen carefully, because this is the critical difference between seeing a few measly percentage point improvements in your business and exploding your conversion rates and profits by 2, 3, even as much as 4 times what they are now. We call this unbreakable rule the golden rule of scarcity. It's so simple, yet profoundly powerful, so you'll want to listen closely. The golden rule of scarcity is that you absolutely must visualize the scarce elements of your offer. I cannot stress this enough. You must visualize the scarce elements of your offer. Have you ever heard the expression out of sight, out of mind? It means that something is easily forgotten if it's not kept in your direct field of view. If your offer ends on a specific day, you must keep it in your customer's field of view, ticking down in real time. It's like watching a time bomb ticking down. It creates positive pressure around taking action. As they see your offer pulling away from them with their own eyes, they feel the tension rise inside their bodies. This in turn builds a snowball effect of urgency that compels them to decide now instead of postponing the decision for another time. Good marketing is about creating both a logical and emotional connection with the reader about taking an action. Providing a visual anchor for the eyes creates feeling in the body, which is why visualizing your deadline is one of the most reliable and effective ways to inject that emotion into your customer's decision-making process. So if your sale ends at a specific time, let's say this Sunday, show them how long they have left to take action, right down to the last second. The harsh reality is, only 1 in 1,000 customers will ever come back to your offer. So if you fail to visualize the scarce element of your offer, your customers will forget that it's about to end, you won't trigger the fear of missing out in their mind, and they'll leave your site, forget about your product, and you won't get paid. The great news is, if you implement this simple golden rule of scarcity in every step of your marketing to visualize the scarce elements of your offer across all your email communications, all your landing pages, and your sales letters, you're guaranteed to get a significant boost in your sales and profits practically overnight. So let me now take you behind the curtain and show you exactly the kind of results you can achieve when you use scarcity correctly in your marketing. Late last year, we offered a very rare limited offer on our most well-known product, Market Samurai, that only lasted for 5 days. And as the promotion rolled out, sales continued to grow each day as the deadline approached, with the last day claiming over 60% of the total sales. That's more than double the income just for closing the offer. We also promoted a handful of affiliate products throughout the year, with each one following this 5-day format. And just like clockwork, they all close to doubled in sales on the last day. This means if you're not using scarcity in your marketing right now, you're only getting half the money you should be. The rest of it's going straight down the drain. Think about it for a moment. The very thought should make you feel sick. Think about how long you've been running your business and double the amount of money you've made. Even with a modest-sized business, that's a big pile of cash that should be in your pocket, but isn't, just because you haven't been using scarcity. Now, these kinds of campaigns that center around a specific event or date are great because you can generate large chunks of cash with each promotion. However, you're never going to achieve the freedom of having a constant flow of regular income pumping into your bank account each week without you needing to work like a dog for it if you just jump from promotion to promotion. This is because the promotion model has a huge fundamental flaw. That is, it's not evergreen. What do I mean by evergreen? Simply put, an evergreen promotion is one that runs 24/7, 365 days a year. You see, because a promotion is a one-time event, it only lasts for a few days or weeks. This means that as soon as it's over, it's now out of date and you have to create an entirely new promotion with a new marketing message just to get your next slice of income. In other words, you have to start all over and do all the hard work again. The irony is that the majority of marketers who take this approach to business, just running back-to-back promotions, don't actually have a real business at all. They're more like paid-by-the-hour contractors, constantly running from one job to the next so they can pay their rent each month. To create a lasting residual source of income where you get strong, healthy profits gushing into your bank account each month, just like clockwork, what you need in your business is an evergreen marketing funnel that presents timely, scarcity-based offers to your customers every day of the week completely on autopilot. This way, you do the work once and then enjoy the boosted income for years to come. Let me show you a real-world example. As you know, Market Samurai comes with a 12-day free trial, which gives you the opportunity to try out the software before investing in the full version. However, what you may not know is that if you upgrade to the full version within the first 7 days of your trial, you receive a 35% discount off the full retail price. And at each step of the way, this exact timer is in plain view, acting as a constant visual reminder that your discount is about to expire. The astonishing part is that of the 70,279 marketers who now own Market Samurai, over 73% of them chose to upgrade their trial versions within this 7-day window to avoid missing out on their discount. 73%! In fact, over the last 4 years, we've run over 591,000 evergreen launches like this, which probably makes us the world's #1 experts in evergreen scarcity-based marketing online. The big problem is that in the past, to create an evergreen scarcity-fueled marketing machine like this, you needed to fork out tens of thousands of dollars and hire a crack team of coders to customize the system for you. This is because there just haven't been any turnkey scarcity marketing solutions out there. Well, that was until now. A few months ago, we moved our core marketing websites from a completely custom code base over to the WordPress platform and rebuilt our entire automated scarcity selling marketing engine as a plugin. And today we're making that plugin available to you. This means that for the first time ever, you can access the exact same marketing machine that we've used to make Market Samurai the most popular and beloved internet marketing tool in internet marketing history. We call this marketing machine Scarcity Samurai. Now, for the first time ever, you can bolt Scarcity Samurai onto your website and turn your once-off promotions into timeless, everlasting, scarcity-based offers that flood your bank account with residual income each and every day of the week, completely on autopilot. And you'll be able to visualize and enforce the scarce elements in real time for years to come without having to lift a finger. Let me show you just some of the ways Scarcity Samurai can give you an instant pay rise by boosting the sales and conversion rates of your existing marketing campaigns with just a few clicks of your mouse. Remember that page I mentioned earlier that received a whopping 40% boost in sign-up rate just by adding scarcity? Well, this is how we did it using Scarcity Samurai. To begin, just come down here to the Scarcity Samurai dashboard and select the Evergreen Scarcity single page wizard. Next, I'll give the campaign a name, and then choose my sign-up page here from the list of pages on my site. Next, I'll enter the amount of time I want the page to be available for before it expires. For this example, I'll just make it a few minutes. Next, I can define what I want to happen when the timer runs out. In this case, I want the user to be redirected to another page, so I'll just select that page here. Now all I have to do is choose how I want to visualize the deadline on my page. I want it to be a banner that sits at the footer of the page, so I'll choose that option here. Then I can customize the banner to match my website by clicking the Customize Banner button. First I'll choose the banner style, then type in a message. Then select how I want the timer to look, and finally match the banner colors to my website. Then when I'm done, to save this banner, I'll just click the Save As button and give it a name. And to finish up, just click the Finish button down here. And that's it. So if I now click this button to go and view the page, you can see down here on the banner exactly how much time is left before the page expires, counting down in real time. And if we fast forward to the final seconds, you'll see that I'm redirected to an expired page. Another great place to add scarcity is on your sales pages, and you can do so just by following these exact steps. In fact, when we added time-based scarcity to this sales page, just like you've seen here, the conversion boost wasn't 40%, it was 80%. That's almost double your money ongoing forever, just for clicking a few buttons that took less than a minute of your time to do. An 80% pay rise for your business in less than a few minutes. But that's just the beginning. So now you've seen a few really simple ways that you can add scarcity to your pages to supercharge your opt-in rates and sales conversion rates. However, Scarcity Samurai is much more than a simple timer plugin. In fact, what you've just seen hasn't even scratched the surface of the many ways Scarcity Samurai can boost your sales and income by visualizing scarcity in your marketing. As I mentioned earlier, Scarcity Samuari is the profit-pumping machine that runs the Market Samurai sales funnel. It is what's made Market Samurai one of the most successful marketing tools in internet marketing history, and this is no trivial feat. You see, while Scarcity Samuari appears simple on the surface, under the hood lies a sophisticated selling machine that integrates seamlessly with your email marketing system. And it's this deep integration between your website and email system that makes it possible to create highly profitable, evergreen, scarcity-based marketing funnels that flood your bank account with residual income each and every day of the week. So let me now show you how quick and easy it is to set up an evergreen profit machine like this using Scarcity Samurai. And as I mentioned, this is the exact same formula that has allowed us to sell more than 70,279 copies of Market Samurai over the last 4 years, completely on autopilot. So here are all the pages that make up my campaign. There's a sign-up page, 2 content pages, an offer page, and an expired offer page. To begin, I'll just come back to Scarcity Samurai and select the Evergreen Scarcity multi-page wizard. Then I'll give the campaign a name, and then add my campaign pages. So I'll just select my sign-up page, my 2 content pages, and finally my offer page. Next I'll specify how long the offer page will be available for after a customer signs up. Given that there are 2 days worth of content in this campaign, and I want the offer to be available for a further 2 days, I'll set this expiry time to be a total of 4 days after a user signs up. Next I'll define what should happen when the offer expires. Once again, I'll redirect the user to a page explaining that the offer has ended. And now I'll just configure the banner like we did earlier. Okay, now that I've configured the banner, I can click the Finish button. And that's all there is to do in Scarcity Samurai. There's now just one more step to complete, which is to update a few settings in your email system. This only takes a minute, and there are step-by-step instructions on how to do this here. So I'll just go and make these changes now. Okay, now that I've updated my email system, let's see how it all works. Here I am on the campaign sign-up page. And if I enter my details and click the Get Access button, you'll see that I'm redirected to the first page in the campaign. This has now kicked off the campaign, and everything that happens from now on will be relative to the time and date of the sign-up action. So let's now fast forward a few days to when my offer email will arrive. Here I am in my inbox 2 days later, and here is my email with my personalized scarcity offer in it. And if I open the email and click the link, I'll be taken to the offer page where I can see clear as day exactly how much time I have left to grab the offer. And if we fast forward another 2 days to the final seconds of the offer, you'll see that I'm automatically sent to a page that tells me my offer has closed, and I won't be able to get the deal anymore. Once your campaign is set up, and you've just seen how easy it is, it will now run every day of the year completely on autopilot, and every single new lead who signs up will now receive the exact same launch with an irresistible scarcity-based offer at the end, and you can just sit back and relax as you watch the money roll in. So these are just a few of the many ways you can bolt Scarcity Samurai onto your business to supercharge your conversions, your sales, and your income in just a couple of minutes. However, how much more cold hard cash can you really make if you apply Scarcity Samurai at every stage of your marketing campaign, from your sign-up page right through your offer? To find out, we put it to the ultimate test. We created 2 identical, fully-fledged marketing campaigns complete with sign-up pages, multiple content videos, emails, and an offer at the end. The only difference being that one campaign had absolutely no mention of a deadline or scarcity of any kind at any stage, and the other was stacked to the max with scarcity. Every single communication clearly stated a deadline, and the offer page maintained a constant visual anchor in the customer's field of view, reminding them that their offer was about to end. And when we tallied the numbers, the results were jaw-dropping. We expected the campaign with scarcity to generate roughly double the amount of sales as the campaign without. But we were wrong. Very wrong. The campaign with scarcity at every step left the other one in the dust. It made 4.5 times more sales, profit, and income than the campaign without. That's a 450% increase of cold hard cash in the bank just by taking a few minutes to add some scarcity and create a sense of urgency. Imagine what that could mean for your business and your income. Never before has it been so easy to give yourself a monster-sized pay rise of 2, 3, even 4 times what you're currently getting, and with so little effort. As you've seen here in this presentation, it literally only takes a few clicks of your mouse and a few minutes of your time to add a desperate sense of urgency to your product offers. and the difference it can make in sheer volume of cold hard cash flooding into your bank account each and every week is nothing short of incredible. So what's a turnkey profit multiplying system like Scarcity Samuari worth? To put this into perspective, here at Noble Samurai, the Scarcity Samurai system has single-handedly been responsible for over $3 million worth of sales over the last 4 years that would have completely slipped through our fingers if we weren't using it. It's been the bedrock of our business that has continued to pay the bills each and every month, just like clockwork. So when you consider the WordPress version of Scarcity Samurai took 2 full-time developers several months to build, and you include the development cost of the original system that was running on our old website, the cost to us to build Scarcity Samurai has been just a touch over $80,000, and at that price, it's paid for itself more than 37 times over. So I think you'll agree that's a pretty damn good return on investment. However, what would a system like Scarcity Samurai be worth to you? Keeping in mind that when you get a boost in conversions, the spike isn't just a once-off. It sticks. For years. It's about the fastest way possible to give you and your business an instant pay rise, and it only takes a few clicks. When you put Scarcity Samurai to work for you in your marketing, just like you've seen here in this presentation, you'll effectively be giving yourself an instant pay rise of up to 2, 3, even 4 times more money than what you're currently making from your online business. And the sooner you apply it, the sooner you'll start cashing in on this year-in, year-out pay rise. So go on, add it up. Imagine how much more income that would be for you pouring into your bank account each and every month. Let's just quickly do the math. Let's imagine for a moment that you're currently making around $1,000 a month from your online business. If you simply bolt Scarcity Samurai onto your website, you could go from making $12,000 each year to as much as $48,000 every year from now on. I don't know about you, but for most people, that's life-changing kind of money. That's quit your job kind of money. And remember, that's just with the traffic you are already getting. You don't even need to buy a single additional lead. And what if you have a great product that's currently making a few sales, but you're struggling to make more than 1 or 2 a week? Just add Scarcity Samurai, and you could see that jump to 6 or 7 each week. That's a sale every day, forever. That's the second source of income kind of money. And what if you're currently paying for advertising, but only just breaking even? Or just by adding Scarcity Samurai to your website with a few clicks of your mouse, you could go from breaking even to making serious profit each and every month. Plus, with the additional conversion rate and boosted profitability you'll get from Scarcity Samurai, you'll now have access to the premium sources of traffic that used to be out of your reach. So, instead of having to depend on the cheaper traffic like Facebook, you could, for example, now profit from other sources like AdWords, the AdSense Content Network, and MSN Ad Center. This means you'll finally have the resources at your fingertips to explode your traffic, your profits, and the size of your list at breakneck speed, so you can scale up your business and your lifestyle. So, what would you be willing to invest in a system like Scarcity Samurai that could multiply your profits by a factor of 2, 3, even 4 times what they currently are, turning a modest business into one that can generate enough income to potentially quit your job and finally unlock the lifestyle you've been working so hard for? $2,000? $1,500? Heck, even if Scarcity Samurai was $1,000, it would be an absolute steal. However, the great news is, Scarcity Samurai isn't $1,000, not by a long shot. It's not even $500 or $297 or $197. If you take action right now, and I mean right now, Scarcity Samurai is yours for just $97. Plus, if you activate, you'll also receive the Scarcity Samurai Pro license that enables you to use Scarcity Samurai on an unlimited number of websites, including your clients' websites. Access to the Scarcity Samurai Pro license would normally cost $197, but if you take action today, you'll lock in a full 50% half-price discount. So grab your copy today by clicking the Add to Cart button below this video. Never before in the history of internet marketing has there been a system that can explode your income as quickly, as easily, and as reliably across all markets as Scarcity Samurai. So what are you waiting for? If you're ready to start multiplying your income from your online business by 2, 3, or even 4 times what you're currently making, giving yourself a pay rise practically overnight, then click the button below this video right now and put Scarcity Samurai to work for you today. And of course, you'll be glad to hear that when you invest in Scarcity Samurai, you're covered by our famous ironclad 30-day risk-free 100% money-back guarantee. Try Scarcity Samurai out in your business for a full 30 days, watch your conversion rate skyrocket right before your very eyes, and then decide for yourself if it's not the most valuable tool your business has ever seen. In fact, if you implement Scarcity Samurai in your business and it doesn't at least double your conversions, just send us an email and we'll refund your money in full, no questions asked. As you can see, you can't lose, you don't risk a penny. So click the button below, grab your Pro version of Scarcity Samuari for half price, and finally claim the instant pay rise you deserve now. Remember, $97 is a drop in the ocean compared to the everlasting pay rise you'll receive when Scarcity Samuari multiplies your sales by 2, 3, or even 4 times what they are now. That's a honking big pay rise that starts as soon as you flick Scarcity Samuari on in your online business. It's not rocket science, it's simple. You've seen it. You can set it up in less than a few minutes. So don't delay. Click the button below this video and grab your copy of Scarcity Samuari now. Look, the reality is, if you're still sitting on the fence and you can't take action on a proven system that's rooted deep down in our psychology, that's scientifically proven again and again in completely different markets to boost conversions and profits, then you really need to question whether you deserve to be in business. I mean, now that you know how effective scarcity is at boosting sales, and you know how to use it ethically, you practically have a financial duty and obligation to apply this in your business. In fact, if you're in a competitive market, you better hope that your competitors don't get their hands on Scarcity Samuari before you do. Why? Well, not only will their business receive a year in, year out boost in sales, but because they can now afford to pay more for traffic than you can, you may be forced to increase your bid price just to hold on to the same traffic you have now. And if that means your existing profitable traffic becomes too expensive for you to buy, you could find yourself locked out of your market before you know it. This happens every day in competitive markets like pay-per-click, and with Scarcity Samuari now in the wild, it could easily happen to you. Remember, with over 591,000 marketers just like you receiving this presentation as well, you don't want to be the last marketer left handicapped, forced to bring a knife to a gunfight. So be a smart marketer and claim your instant pay rise now. In just a few minutes, you could have supercharged your opt-ins, your sales, and every single call to action in your marketing funnel. It's never been so easy to give your business and the cash in your bank account a boost like this. A boost that keeps paying month in, month out, as long as you have Scarcity Samuari running on your website. And don't forget, if you fail to take action on this offer now, you'll miss out on your half-price $97 pro license of Scarcity Samuari, worth $197, no exceptions. The best marketers in the world have always known about the power of scarcity. It's the most important influence factor there is that reliably brings in the money. However, only now with Scarcity Samuari has it become so quick and easy to implement scarcity campaigns in your online business, and with so little effort. So click the button below this video now, claim your free upgrade to the pro license of Scarcity Samuari, and give yourself the instant pay rise you deserve today.